interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now, back to our show.
And welcome. You're listening to The Drive Home with Matt and Taylor. I'm your host, Matt Burton. And right beside me, my sidekick,
Woo!
Miss Taylor Cook.
That's me. That's me.
Hey, that's me. I'm Ernest T.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, Taylor, you know what? Do you ever watch your significant other sleep? I mean, do you just ever see some of the things they do in their sleep?
Yes. Yeah, because my significant other, sometimes he'll talk in his sleep and it results to laughing and him singing songs.
What?
He'll make up a song.
Seriously?
And the songs are actually pretty good. It sounds really good.
Like what? What kind of songs?
One time he sang. He's like, "Oh, go get the candy," and I was like,
"Do what?"
And I would wake up. I'm like, "Jonathan," and he wakes up and he just starts laughing. And the next morning, he's like, "I wasn't singing in my sleep." I'm like, "No, you totally were." And he'll talk and laugh in his sleep. It's so funny. It's really funny. And the songs sound so good.
Yeah. Well, most nights, if you're lucky, sleep is completely an unremarkable event.
It's insane. And you can't go without it.
But ever so often,
oh gosh,
you may experience some bizarre behavior that can leave you feeling like, what the heck just happened? And perhaps a little freaked out. But not to worry. Your medical advisors, Dr. Matt and Dr. Taylor, are going to walk you through. You are normal.
God bless you.
Or at least somewhat normal. So we're going to talk about a little bit of things that you may experience when you're sleeping. Number one, that you feel like you're falling. Have you ever felt like you're falling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I do.
I wonder what causes that.
I don't even know.
Well, Dr. Matt has the diagnosis, folks. Also known as a hypnagogic jerk. It tends to happen as you're falling asleep. So you're not really fully asleep. Typically when you dream, your body is paralyzed. But sometimes you can start dreaming before your body is in the off mode. With the jerks, you might act out a dream like falling off a chair, falling off a cliff, falling out of the sky, tripping. And this actually comes from Men's Health, Dr. W. Christopher Winter.
What I do?
Who's a sleep advisor and a medical director of a sleep center.
How do you become a sleep advisor?
I don't know, but me and you is up for the job.
Right?
It's like as much we like to sleep.
Right.
But why falling? Why do you think it's that jerk is like the falling effect?
I don't know. It's kind of either that or running too.
Now, I'll talk about that.
We've got one about the running.
Yeah.
What about peeing in the bed?
Peeing in the bed?
Okay.
What are we, 5?
Okay, but listen. It was the day before I took my SAT.
You peed in the bed?
Just listen to me. It was the day before
Answer me.
I
You
took
peed in the bed?
Yes, listen to me.
Just tell everyone on iTunes you peed in the bed.
Let me tell you what happened.
Okay.
So
please enlighten me.
It was the night before my SATs, and it was the first time me taking it, and I was freaking out. I was 16 years old, and so it was not too long. It was about 8 years ago. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. This is so bad.
She peed in the bed, folks.
I had a dream that I was taking my SATs, and a flood came.
Flood.
Yeah, and I woke up from it. And I woke up in mid pee, in the bed,
mid pee.
I was so out of it and still sleeping that it's I couldn't make myself stop peeing. And so I went to go get my dad, and I'm like, "You can't laugh at me."
I would be dying.
He's like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I had a dream about my SATs, and I'm really nervous, and I peed in the bed." And he was just like, "You have got to be kidding me! You were 16 years old." So whenever people dream about water, that could happen.
Yeah. Now, sleepwalking, I am horrible.
You sleepwalk?
I will tell you this right here.
Oh, no.
I have cut my ex-wife's hair with scissors. I woke up, if I eat peppers and onions after 9 o'clock, I do, it's like Dr. Hyde or Jekyll. Yeah, I get crazy if I eat peppers.
What is wrong with you?
What do you mean, what's wrong with me?
You know what? I want you, okay,
I'm not the one peeing in the bed.
Can we do an experiment?
Yes.
Do you have a GoPro?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you strap the GoPro on your head when you go to sleep? Just eat the peppers and onions before so I can see what you're going to do.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll be fun.
But no, anyway, like I said, I woke up over my ex-wife with a pair of scissors, and I chopped her bangs.
What did she do?
I mean...
Was she freaking out?
Her hair to this day still hasn't recovered.
Oh, bless her heart.
Bless it.
Bless it.
Bless it. But no, I do sleepwalk, and I have actually been known for that since I was a little kid. My dad used to run out in his boxers down the street trying to get me. You know, poor dad. Sleep talking, we talked about that. About 5% of adults actually talk in their sleep, according to the American Academy of Sleep Medicine. Most pillow talk sessions only last about 30 seconds. So, they're not. But you know what, though? You wonder sometimes if your significant other or girlfriend is, like, enticing you, like, carrying on the conversation, like, trying to get something out of you.
Yeah.
Like, well, what are you doing there? I don't know. Well, who are you with? Are you attracted to her?
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
That's terrible.
I think she's pretty hot, yeah.
That's awful.
Really? You've cheated on her? You cheated on me with her? Yeah, but
yeah, I did last night.
I'm telling you.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, what about recurring dreams? You know what? The other night, I dreamed about my mother. My mother's been passed, and today's actually her birthday. She would have been 59.
Aww.
And I dreamed about Mom for the first time, and it was a good dream. It was a very weird dream.
It's probably like her saying, "Hey, I'm okay."
Well, she actually was back like she was, like with the oxygen on her. So it was weird, but she could still walk. And she was, we were speaking at like a big engagement, like, because Mom was well known in the community. I'm well known.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was weird. But actually recurring dreams sort your things out that you need to reevaluate and process them before you can file them as memories. Our brains are very smart.
Yeah, they are. I'm not going to lie.
Now, this is weird. Sleep sex. That's actually a problem.
It's a problem?
Well, I mean, people... Well, you think about this. That you're not the only one that has woken up in mid-act. In a study of more than 800 patients at a sleep disorder... 8% of patients reported incidents of sex osomnia, initiating sex with a partner while asleep, according to researchers at the University of Health Network in Toronto. In my experience working with patients, the attitudes, behavior, and all things people may say during sleep sex is difficult from what they do when they're fully awake, Dr. Winter says. But think about this. What happens if you're laying there fully asleep? I mean, how do you, and then your girlfriend or wife may not want to contribute to the act, and you forcefully take her, and even to the point of rape.
Okay, now that's wrong.
But how do you know? I mean, how do you? Because it's a disorder. It's not like
that's terrible. That's awful.
It is awful, but the person is fully asleep, and there's actually been cases of that to where that's happened. To where it's been more, because almost like a, and like I said, I hate talking about it.
That would be rape, though.
Yeah, but it would be rape, but the person's asleep, and that's a fine, I mean, we're
going to get a little personal here, but I've been woken up before, and I think that's hot, but obviously I'm initiating it too, but not gonna, if I say no, leave me alone, I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
But 9 times out of 10, I'm ready to go.
Taylor, you're horrible.
I'm not. I just keep it real. That's what I do.
Keep it real, boo.
Keeping it real.
Keep it real, boo. Mm-hmm. But the exploding head syndrome
What does that mean?
It's just as freaky as it sounds.
Oh, God.
All of a sudden, the person wakes up hearing a really loud noise like an explosion,
Explosion.
expulsion, a flash of light, or a sense that their head is exploding, Dr. Winter says. But in reality, nothing's happened. It's just like it's just like a type of jerk, similar to the feeling that you're falling, heading towards a deep sleep.
That's kind of crazy.
And someone is next door in the studio. Someone's in the next studio. They're just having a freaking party while we're live on the air.
While we're sitting here.
While we're
really
sitting
serious.
here trying to be serious and conduct a good show about sleepy sex.
No biggie.
No biggie at all. Oh, well.
Well, I think that's a good time for us to recollect and take a quick break.
Yeah.
And then we will come back, and I got some pop culture for you.
There you go.
So just give us a few minutes, and we'll be back. You're listening to The Drive Home with Taylor Cook and Matt Burton.
There you go.